Okay, it's time to talk about how I'm preparing for Sumeru. It feels like, a culmination of so much anticipation. I've been waiting for Sumeru for, it seems like, forever. I just hit AR 60 yesterday. It was very anticlimactic, but I'm happy nonetheless that I don't have to grind this anymore. Just for completionist purposes, it just feels like, oh, that's done, that's over with. I don't have to do it anymore. And with my account, the state that it's in, I mean, now, I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm considered to be a whale, or if I'm considered to be a guppy, or if I'm considered to be a fish or whatever. But I'm just going to tell you the state of my account right now. Basically, at this point, I've spent somewhere around $2,000 on my account. It's not a lot. It's it depends on who you are, that might be a lot or it might not be a lot. And also, I purchased a subscription, the Welcome Moon and the Battle Pass every month. That's what I feel is worth my time in the game. And where my account is right now, I have pretty much all the characters to level 90 except Haizu. All my characters are 90. This was like my first goal. This is what has kept me playing Genshin this entire time, was getting all my characters to 90. Now, I know a lot of people would say, you don't need to get your characters to 90. So why did you do it? Well, it's because for me, I value variety, and for me it was just a matter of being able to play whatever character I wanted at their max potential, not at the optimal potential, but at their max potential. I don't play the game for optimization, I play it for max. So for me, even if it's just like a 5% damage increase or whatever, I want to know if there's content in this game that I can't do, it is because it's not because, like, I don't want to account for that 5%. I don't want to do math while I'm playing Genshin Impact. But there's players out here like me who, my job requires me to do a lot of math, and I just don't want to do it in video games at all. Like, the less math I have to do in video games, the better it is. And something I wish would change with RPGs, I wish there wasn't so much I had to figure out with the math of it. I would rather figure out gameplay mechanics like timing on dodges and things like that than rather have to sit here and calculate my damage. And I know that's a piece of fun gameplay for a lot of people, and I don't want that to necessarily go away. I just wish there was an option, a game that had Genshin's level of combat, or even other games that do better than Genshin's level of combat, but didn't have the math part. That's just me personally. So if you're in a position like me where you've been playing for a long time, you basically either you have your characters optimized or maximized, and you don't really need to do anything with your characters. Like, you've already 36 star the Spiral Abyss. Like, I'll show you here. I have, it's not like a huge accomplishment or anything, but I have 36 star at the Spiral Abyss this time around, and I've done it the last 3 times, but I haven't done it every single time just because I wasn't interested in it until recently. As my interest level in the story and things started to increase. So basically, for me with Sumeru, I'm in a state of saving, and I want to encourage you to do the same thing. I feel like the first couple characters in Sumeru are not going to be, I feel like based on where Genshin is, being as though this event supposedly has the lowest Primal Gem count in Genshin's history, I think Genshin is trying to drain us of our Primal Gems. I think that's their goal right now, because they know that the content has been kind of barren for the last couple months. So if you're free to play and you've been playing every day and you're not pulling on characters, you have stockpiled a pretty decent number of wishes. Now for me, These wishes that I have here are not free to play. They're subscription based. I mean, the welcome and dailies and events and things like that. But you know, I have 100 pulls plus the 50 that I have into the banner, the limited time banner. So I have 50 in, I have 100 pulls, so that means I have 150 pulls. I need 30 more to get to 180. That's my goal, pretty much, is to not pull until I get to 180. And I encourage you to do the same thing, to really save your primal gems. I know the first couple digital characters are going to be enticing. We've waited so long, and that's why I feel like this is a huge cash cow moment for MiHoYo, or I keep calling them MiHoYo, HoYoverse, because they need us to kind of reset and get back to a point where, you know, we are in that same situation where we want things but we don't have the resources to get it. So that's why right now I'm kind of hoarding my resources. I'm kind of in a shell. When I get to Sumeru, I'm not really going to be trying to get everything. I'm not going to be farming Dendro artifacts. I'm not going to be trying to level up or get the new characters. I'm just going to wait and see. I'm just going to wait and see how everything works out. I am going to take a look at the free-to-play billets, the craftable weapons and things like that, but I'm not going to be in a hurry to do anything. I'm going to take my time, space out the content, and really absorb everything before I start making my decision on what I need to do. And I feel that the Dendro characters that are coming out are going to be really good. I really do believe they will be really good. Kali and Tignari, I want them. I want to play with them. I'm hoping Kali, there's some way we can attain it for free, because I would be content having the Traveler and Kali as my Dendro characters, and I'll be running them a lot. I'll be running Dendro Traveler a lot to get my Dendro fix. But I'm saving because I feel like I want to see the entire Dendro lineup before I make a decision on what character I want to get. Even if a character comes out and they're busted, if we think about it, a lot of the characters have had reruns. They're doing double reruns, so there really isn't a rush to get the characters on the first try. And definitely not wishing for any 4 stars. So that's what I'll be doing when Dendro comes out. I'll be basically not doing anything. That's just my philosophy. I'm going to take in the story. I'm going to farm my weekly bosses. I'm going to, and I gotta fight the snake because I hate to build Heizo, and I'm going to be basically just enjoying the ancillary parts of the game. And because, you know, there's things I realized as I've been playing recently is that, like, this team that I'm playing with right now is the first Overload team that I've used in this game. I did not use Overload because when I first started the game, people consider Overload to be one of the worst types of reactions because it pushed things away. But what I found out is that Overload is actually pretty fun to play, and I've been enjoying it very, very much. And I've just been enjoying the freedom of taking the shackles off of meta gameplay and just enjoying the game. I mean, I wasn't a meta player before this, but there were certain rules that I had in place, different teams I would use and different characters I wouldn't use, even subconsciously knowing what the meta was affecting me. Like, and I'm about to stop watching like videos that like preach what the meta is, because it really does, it makes the characters cheapened. Like, people say, you know, Toma sucks, and I like Toma, but I sometimes I don't want to use him, not because I don't like him, but because people have kind of it's like his reputation, and I just no longer want that to affect me, because, you know, if that was the case, I wouldn't have even put this team together because of the Overload reaction. And this is right now, this is like been one of my favorite teams that I've ever used. Like, I've literally never put Electro and Pyro together. I've either tried Vape, Melt, freeze, electrocharge, you know, but I always avoided overload for the and I don't know why. Like after I played with this team, I don't know why I did this. Like it just doesn't make sense to me now, because I wasn't a meta player, so I should just do what's fun. But you know, paying attention to the meta talk or conversation has kind of created this toxic view I have of certain characters that is subconsciously making me not pick them. So yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, I'm not doing anything to really prepare for Dendro, and I'm just going to save all my resources up and take the game as it comes. I think right now I just want to wait and see how the game develops before I make any decisions going forward. And part of that is going to be me having to avoid, you know, just people talking about the game, because they're going to say, oh, Tignari is broken, oh, this new character is broken, this other new character, oh my god, and it's going to want me to pull. And right now it's just important that we save our resources, and that's what I encourage you to do. So anyway, just want to make this quick video that, like, don't feel this FOMO like you have to prepare so much for the next region. Just maybe it's nice to just experience it as it comes, and to maybe not be so prepared and just let it happen. And when you need something, then you have something to do. Anyway, it's been fun. See you in the next video.